Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today, as you can probably tell from the title of this video and what I have sitting in front of me right here, I'm going to unbox Samsung's Galaxy Note 3 smartphone. Some people like to call it a phablet, a combination between a phone and a tablet. This is one of the most monstrous phones on the market right now, and Samsung definitely pioneered the phablet with the original Note. So the Note series is known for having an extremely large screen, basically just being a complete powerhouse, and also it's really good at multitasking because you can run multiple applications on the screen simultaneously right next to one another, which is actually now something that its smaller cousin, the Samsung Galaxy S4, can do. But enough of that, let's go ahead and continue by taking a quick look at the box itself. So on the front, we just have a picture of the device. It says Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and over on the left-hand side, it doesn't really have anything. There were a couple of stickers with some device details that I peeled off. It didn't have any specifications or anything like that, just IMEI numbers and whatnot. And over on the other side, it's just blank. On the bottom here, it also says Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and on the back, we just have the AT&T logo because this is the AT&T branded Samsung Galaxy Note 3. All right, and with all of that out of the way, let's quickly go over some of the specifications of this device. So as I mentioned before, it has an absolutely massive screen. It's actually a Super AMOLED capacitive touch screen that's capable of 16 million colors. It has a resolution of 1920 by 1080, so it does have a full 1080p display, and it's 5.7 inches. So like I said before, absolutely massive. It has a pixel density of 386 pixels per inch. This one should have 32 gigabytes of internal storage with expandable memory up to 64 gigabytes via a micro SD card, 3 gigabytes of RAM. It has an awesome 13 megapixel rear facing camera, 2 megapixel front camera, and support for LTE. And with all of the major specifications out of the way, let's go ahead and continue by unboxing the Note 3. Now, I'm just going to make this video pretty short if I don't completely destroy the box ahead of time, and let's go ahead and take it out. So here we go. Here is the Note. It appears that I opened it upside down, but like I said before, guys, this thing is absolutely massive. I was not kidding when I said that. I'm sure you guys have seen some other videos of the Note 3 on the internet because at this point it isn't the newest device on the block, but it's definitely one of the biggest. So here we go. Here is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 in all of its glory. On the back, it has a pseudo leather casing with an AT&T logo, that 13 megapixel rear facing camera with LED flash, and Galaxy Note 3 branding. We also have the S Pen down here at the bottom, which is actually quite amazing, and it works really well with the Note 3, so I've been told. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the device. So here, of course, we have the display. On the top, we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack port, what looks like a noise-canceling microphone, an IR blaster also on the top. On the bottom, we have the speaker along with the S Pen, as I mentioned before, micro USB port, and another microphone. And now setting the Note 3 off to the side, let's take a look at what else comes in the box. So here we just have a brief quick start guide, and let's lift up this cardboard piece right here. And below that, we have Samsung's health and safety warranty guide for the Note. And here's where everything else is, at the bottom. So we have this USB cable. We have Samsung's US power brick right here. We have this incredibly huge battery for the Note 3, which is supposed to provide excellent battery life, up to 15 hours of full usage, I believe it's rated at. And we have a tool for actually changing out the tip of the S Pen, I believe. And also in the bag for the S Pen tool, we actually have a couple of replacement tips, it looks like. So let's go ahead and set all of this off to the side, and I've taken the liberty of removing the back of the Note 3 and placing the battery inside. And now I'm going to just pop the back on and turn it on really quick. So here's the power button on the right hand side, and I'm going to also remove this protective screen piece on the front. I'm going to wait for it to boot up. I'm going to go through the setup process really quick and give you guys some comparisons between other devices. So here's a quick close-up of the Note 3 with its massive 5.7 inch, almost 5.8 inch display. And let's get some comparisons between some other devices. As most of you know, I'm definitely a huge Apple fan, so of course I'm going to give you guys some comparisons between iPhones. So we have the Note 3 on the left here with the Samsung Galaxy S4 on the right. So this is its smaller, more mainstream counterpart, and as you can see, the Note 3 actually dwarfs the Samsung Galaxy S4, which is definitely considered a big phone on the market right now. Not the biggest because it's not really quite a phablet yet, but it's definitely up there with bigger display phones. And I'm going to place Apple's flagship iPhone 5S on the left here. Now, as most of you know, it is equipped with Apple's Touch ID fingerprint sensor, which allows you to easily and quickly bypass the lock screen, securely too, I might add. And again, it definitely looks small in comparison to the Note 3, and quite frankly, that's because it is. You can fit the iPhone 5 or 5S in the actual screen of the Note 3 and still have leftover display real estate. And if you think it looks small in comparison to the iPhone 5S or the iPhone 5, wait until you see it up against the iPhone 4. So I have the iPhone 4 on the right of it. So the S4 is definitely a big device. It's not for everybody, but the people or power users who will choose to pick this phone will be quite happy and pleased with not only the display quality, but also how well it performs with its quad-core processor. All right, now that I've unboxed the Note 3, giving you guys a close-up look at it and compared it against some of the other devices on the market right now, don't forget, you can still enter to win a $100 Amazon gift card. Just be sure to rate it up and leave a relevant comment down below in the comment section. Once your comment's been posted, you'll be automatically entered to win. And of course, just be sure to stay tuned for more tech coverage. I will keep you guys completely updated, and I actually posted that I was going to do an unboxing of the Note 3 on Instagram. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, be sure to do so. You can find me at ICUID. And of course, to be updated more often, in addition, follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, add me in one of your circles inside of Google+. And until next time, this is ICU, signing out.